महाराष्ट्र के मंत्री श्री धनंजय मुंडे, इन्होंने अपने पद का इस्तीफा मुझे सौंपा। मैंने ये इस्तीफा स्वीकृत किया है और अगली कार्रवाई के लिए मैंने ये इस्तीफा राज्यपाल जी के पास भेज दिया है।
For today's story, we take you to Maharashtra's Beed district, about 500 kilometers away from Mumbai. Beed saw the horrific and brutal murder of a sarpanch of a small village. 45-year-old Santosh Deshmukh was abducted and killed in December 2024, around the same time that the Mahayuti government led by Fadnavis was taking shape. Now, why was Deshmukh killed? Because he tried to foil an extortion bid on an energy company in the district. That was his supposed crime. Deshmukh was kidnapped and beaten to death using pipes, iron rod and wooden sticks. He was tortured for almost 3 hours. Some chilling details and visuals have emerged in the case today. Meanwhile, 7 men have been arrested so far in this case, while 1 person is absconding. Now, among the main accused, the man who's been sort of at the forefront of this entire case is a man called Valmik Karad, a close aide, business partner of senior NCP leader Dhananjay Munde. Karad is a very well-known face, especially in Beed district, and his bonhomie with Dhananjay Munde is no secret. The brutality of this murder and Karad's involvement triggered a storm in Maharashtra. Deshmukh's heartbroken family continues to demand justice. On the political front, Chief Minister Fadnavis, NCP Chief Ajit Pawar and Dhananjay Munde all were under fire. Munde continued to be a cabinet minister in the Fadnavis government. But as distressing details emerged, Munde's position became untenable. A midnight meeting yesterday between NCP leaders, Fadnavis and Munde, concluded that the NCP leader could not be shielded anymore. And that's why a resignation followed. Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. Senior NCP leader Dhananjay Munde resigned as Maharashtra's cabinet minister on Tuesday. Munde was the state's food, civil supplies and consumer protection minister in the Fadnavis government. His resignation comes amid mounting pressure on him to quit following the arrest of his close aide Valmik Karad in the murder of Sarpanch Santosh Deshmukh in Beed district. And this pressure was building on Munde for the last 70-odd days. But late last night, the final decision was made. Chief Minister Fadnavis, Deputy Chief Minister Ajit Pawar, Munde and top NCP leaders met at Pawar's residence late last night. Reports say Fadnavis told 49-year-old Dhananjay Munde that the Santosh Deshmukh case was hurting the government's image and that Dhananjay Munde had to resign. Munde reportedly told he was unwilling to resign. In fact, that is what is being said, that he was unwilling to resign and sought some time. He even wanted to present his side of the story in the state assembly before putting in his papers. But both Ajit Pawar and Fadnavis said this was not possible. And so this morning, Munde's personal assistant reached Fadnavis' residence and handed over the resignation. Fadnavis later confirmed the resignation when he entered the assembly premises.
महाराष्ट्र के मंत्री श्री धनंजय मुंडे, इन्होंने अपने पद का इस्तीफा मुझे सौंपा। मैंने ये इस्तीफा स्वीकृत किया है और अगली कार्रवाई के लिए मैंने ये इस्तीफा राज्यपाल जी के पास भेज दिया है।
Dhananjay Munde tweeted saying the visuals emerging in Deshmukh's murder case were distressing and said he was resigning from his post as cabinet minister due to health reasons. Now, for quick background, Dhananjay Munde is the nephew of late BJP leader Gopinath Munde. He's a two-term MLA from Beed's Parli-Vaijnath constituency. Dhananjay Munde has been a minister in the Uddhav Thackeray and Eknath Shinde-led government, holding the agriculture and social justice portfolios. Munde was also the guardian minister of his hometown Beed in the Shinde cabinet. Now, it's important to underline that so far, Dhananjay Munde has not been directly named or linked in the Santosh Deshmukh case. It's only his confidant, Valmik Karad, and his associates who have been named as an accused in this case. So what triggered this Fadnavis Pawar Munde meeting last night? Given the fact that this case has been going on for months now, it's the distressing details in the charge sheet filed by the CID last week. This 1200-odd page charge sheet detailed the horrific nature of the crime where Munde's aide, Valmik Karad, along with others, are said to have been involved. Now, before we proceed, just a heads up, the charge sheet shows and mentions some graphic details of the murder of Santosh Deshmukh, so viewer discretion is highly advised. The investigation shows that Deshmukh's murder was allegedly committed after a fight between him and 4 people broke out on the 6th of December. This was at the site of a windmill energy project executed by Avda Energy in Masajog village. Karad, Vishnu Chate, Sudarshan Ghule, Pratik Ghule, Sudhir Sangle, Krishna Andhale, Jairam Chate and Mahesh Kedar decided to extort 2 crore rupees from this company between the 8th and 9th of December. They allegedly wanted to spread their terror in the entire area. On the 6th of December, 4 people including accused Sudarshan and Pratik Ghule went to the project site and allegedly abused and assaulted a security guard. The security guard, who belongs to Masajog village, called up Deshmukh for help since he was the sarpanch of the village. Deshmukh went to the site along with a few villagers and the 2 groups engaged in a brief clash. Deshmukh's point all this while was that this project is much needed and that it would help create jobs, and he was also against any sort of corruption coming in the way of creating jobs. Later that day, an FIR was filed against Karad and some of his aides for demanding 2 crore rupees from the firm that was installing a windmill in the district. Then on the 9th of December, Santosh Deshmukh was abducted by 6 men in an SUV at Dongaon Toll Plaza and taken towards Kej Taluka in Bid. There he was beaten up mercilessly. According to the charge sheet, Deshmukh was thrashed for about 2.5 hours with a gas pipe, an iron rod, wooden sticks and sharp weapons. As Deshmukh was tortured and then killed, the assailants recorded 15 videos, clicked 8 photos and even made 2 WhatsApp video calls. In one of the videos, the accused have been seen thrashing Deshmukh with a white pipe and a wooden stick besides kicking and punching him. The video shows a bruised Deshmukh in a half-naked condition and he was forced to sit on the ground. Reportedly, when Deshmukh asked for some water, an accused urinated on Santosh Deshmukh. These snippets that you are seeing on the screen from the video that captured Deshmukh's torture went viral on social media the other day and sparked outrage. As Deshmukh's ordeal continued, the accused, Krishna Andhale, made 2 WhatsApp video calls from his phone. Now, the charge sheet did not specify to whom these video calls were made. Meanwhile, Santosh's brother lodged a missing complaint and the body of Santosh Deshmukh was discovered by the police near a road in Bid. A police official said 15 broken pieces of a white pipe were recovered from the crime spot, and these white pipes were hard and blunt. The CID also found that accused Sudarshan Ghule runs a crime syndicate in Bid district. His gang faces 11 serious cases and this gang is active in Kej, Ambajgoi, Dharur areas of Bid district and Kalam in adjoining Dharashiv district. As per officials, accused Ghule, Karad and Vishnu Chate were in touch with each other before and after the killing of Santosh Deshmukh. Now, the charge sheet in the Deshmukh murder case says Valmik Karad is the mastermind, accused number 1. In December, days before the murder of Santosh Deshmukh, Valmik Karad allegedly told another accused to get rid of anyone who came in the way of his bid to extort money. Karad, like I said, is Dhananjay Munde's close confidant. And if you look at Karad's trajectory, he has risen in Bid's local circle almost at par with Munde. Now, Karad wasn't officially part of the Nationalist Congress Party, but he worked like Dhananjay Munde's proxy in Bid, where Karad's word carried almost the same weight as Dhananjay Munde. Deshmukh's murder rocked the state. Valmik Karad surrendered on the 31st of December and has been behind bars since. The opposition in Maharashtra has called for the Devendra Fadnavis government, to be dismissed altogether. Chief Minister Fadnavis had not taken any concrete action against Munde until it came to the resignation for almost 2 months since this crime came to light. BJP's own MLA, Suresh Das, has been on the offensive and taking on Munde and Karad from day 1 in this case. Thus claimed that Karad was an unconstitutional authority in Bid. He said that as a result, lawlessness and extortion became rampant and antisocial elements called shots in this politically charged district of Bid. Last week, the Maharashtra government appointed Ujjwal Nikam as special public prosecutor in the case. But on the political front though, this entire case is the first major challenge for the Fadnavis government. Dhananjay Munde's resignation is seen as almost like the first blot on the Maharashtra government and a considerable setback, especially for a government that has an absolute brute majority. The fact that a sarpanch who stood for anti-corruption was brutally murdered in broad daylight by an aide of who's now an ex-cabinet minister raises some serious questions on the state of law and order in Maharashtra. As for Deshmukh, when his brother, Santosh Deshmukh's brother that is, was asked about Dhananjay Munde's resignation, he said he had nothing to say on that except reiterating the fact that he and the family wants justice for Santosh Deshmukh, even as the family struggles to overcome the grief from this irreparable loss. That's all we have for this report. Do like and share this video, comment and let us know what your views are. And of course, subscribe to LW News English on YouTube for more such videos. Thanks for watching.